We all like a jerk. Welcome back, everybody, to Fun in the Locker Room. Truett Carcer, Liam Holloway, Sean Rankle. He's going to get his jersey because it's week one review of the NFL season 2025. We're not going to waste any more time except for subscribe, notification bell, Twitter. That's all I got. Now we all have our jerseys on. We are biggest fans. You know that NFL season is the best time to watch the show. So while you're here, you might as well hit a follow because you don't want to miss any part of it. We're going to start with a beautiful little recap from Mr. Sean Rankle. We're going to get into our hot takes. We're going to go through our summaries, as always. We got a brand new section for you, Rookie Watch, because I think there was a lot of impactful and unimpactful rookies that were very notable this weekend. And then we're going to go into our Thursday Night Football picks, and I'm fucking fired up for that section, baby. I'm going to let Rank start it. Start us off, Rank.
Yeah, I'll start off with my hot take of the week. I was really debating going really hot, but I think I'm going to stick with this. The Jets and Justin Fields are going to the playoffs. If you were a Jets fan out there, I know Liam's a partial Jets fan out there, but this is the best the Jets offense has looked in I don't know how long. Justin Fields was overridden in Pittsburgh last year. He should have been starting all year. He was better than Russell Wilson, and he's getting the time to shine right now, and he looked amazing. This Jets team is going to figure it out. The defense is going to get better. They're not going to do this bad every week. Like, they have too much talent to do this. Mm-hmm. But they put it all together. This Jets team is making the playoffs for the first time in 15 years.
Sounds about right. I think so, Rank. I think
the draft's over.
I love it, Rank. I love this take top to bottom. This was against a good defense, and we saw a Breece Hall coming out party. The dude was electric. Only thing he didn't do was score a touchdown in the game. I'm with you, man. The offense looks great if the defense can produce.
And
Watch out, Buffalo. Watch out, Buffalo. That's all I'm going to say.
Breece Hall's been talking all offseason about how, like, his new regime didn't draft him. They're not, like, he's not their guys. Like, they have no loyalty to me. Like, I need to go out and prove it. And he went out there and proved it week one in a big way. He's going to have a huge season. Justin Fields is going to have a huge season. These guys are going to 1-2 punch there, literally a 1-2 running back punch there at times. Like,
I still have a little bit of PTSD from taking Breece Hall first overall last year. So hearing a Breece Hall coming out party, it would have to be very strong for me. But I think this Jets team is worlds better than last year. I love seeing Justin Fields under center. I think it's just a great fit overall and great storylines, obviously playing his former team.
Yeah, I mean, it was right there in front of us the whole time. The two guys that went to Ohio State, let's pair them up. See what magic they
do. Why not?
Jets.
Garrett Wilson already looks better than any game he did last year. For whatever reason, the Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson just never worked. They bring in his old buddies, Devontae Adams and who else? Lazard, and get that out of here. Let's get back to the fundamentals.
To be fair to Aaron Rodgers, this was the best he looked. He did. I mean, last year he did not have a game like this.
Yeah, and we can get into that later because that's definitely a good storyline.
I'm just really happy for Justin Fields because he has dealt with a terrible hand in the NFL. He dealt with the Bears, an deplorable franchise for many years. Went to the Steelers where he was semi-overlooked for Russell Wilson, and now he's finally given the real opportunity to compete and really show what he's made out of. And I love that he went out there and did this.
We really harped on it last year, but he did get completely screwed and no fault of his own. If anything, you can point to the Chicago Bears. He didn't play great, but he did play really stellar last year, and just unfortunately, we all disagreed with it at the time. Yeah. I really like the opportunity here with the Jets. You have Aaron Glenn obviously coming in, eager to prove his name. What it would do for your reputation to bring this team to out of poverty into the limelight of the playoffs would just be monumental. Liam, you want to go with your take?
All right. Yeah. This might have been one of the most surprising things I've ever seen in week one. The Colts beat the Dolphins in the first half. The game was over. Daniel Jones had one of the best offensive halves in the history of the National Football League.
Oh, wow.
They're going to ride this high. and the Colts will be playoff bound. That is my take.
Frankel, let's just hear it, man. Just let it all out, buddy. Safe.
I think there can be two separate things. And yeah, Liam, in a really bad division, the Colts are probably making the playoffs. I'd like to reiterate to everybody listening out there, Danny Dimes will not repeat this. I have seen this movie before. He did this against the Vikings, got himself paid, and then got his ass kicked by the Eagles. I'm not sure they're playing next week. So let me check right now. They are playing the Broncos. They are going to get stomped by the Broncos. Danny Dimes has no energy, no nothing. Guy's a complete bum, and he will not do this again.
What the hell, man?
Wow. Rank, I want to talk about an underrated part of this game was the Colts defense. That's one thing you didn't mention was that they held the Dolphins to 8 points, garbage time points. May I add that as well. Stellar.
How much does this say about the Colts versus the Dolphins? Because that's a whole nother discussion.
Listen, that's the whole.
There's some implosion here.
They got to catch the ball when Tua throws it to him.
Tua needs to stay up straight for once. Mike McDaniel's not making it out of the season alive. Neither is Tua for that matter.
All right, Rank. You wrote Daniel Jones off. He's not going to write back. We'll get to that in a second too.
Love it. Rank, quick Daniel Jones stat for you. 70 games with the Giants, had 15 rushing touchdowns. 1 game with the Colts, 2 rushing touchdowns, baby.
It's a good
He's
ratio.
a new man. He's a new man.
At 16 if he didn't trip on his own feet running down the open field against the Eagles.
It was that MetLife
That
turf
was
monster, man.
Yeah.
Guy's a walking meme. He's not going to do anything.
That was like a primetime game, too.
Yeah. Sitting on my couch in Conchi watching that happen was got to be one of the lowest feelings of my life.
Sure, you had Mr. Castor breathing down your neck, too.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's
Probably
on Tom because Tom was doing something else, but it was
Probably had
terrible.
to sleep in Bartley that night too. Poor guy.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I'm going to jump into it. This was a weird game, and one of the weirder Thursday night football games. There was a delay for an hour and a half. No points scored after the delay. The fourth quarter started at like 11:30 Eastern. It was weird. Great matchup, Eagles Cowboys, and I want to preface what I'm about to say by saying this was such an odd game that you could any of you guys could easily be like, "True, this is just an anomaly of a game," but I had to really think about how much of this performance was the Cowboys doing well enough to make it close versus the Eagles playing bad enough to make it close. Because there's one argument that says A.J. Brown had 1 target and 1 catch. Like, you have to give credit to Dallas's defense there for shutting down who's a guy that's been an absolute monster for the last couple of yards, arguably top 5 receiver for the last few years. Saquon Barkley, who is historically run all over this Cowboys defense. They had a horrible run defense last year, only 60 yards, 3 yards a carry. Like that's not Saquon-esque at all. And then, I want to go to the other side of the ball. I really didn't think that this Cowboys team was going to have any rushing game. I was pretty impressed by Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns, 50 yards. Thought it was great. I think maybe you're a couple CeeDee Lamb drops away from getting the win there. I mean, maybe if lightning doesn't strike the field of Philadelphia, Cowboys walk out of there with the win. They had all the momentum going on. I would like to see Dak maybe spread out the targets a little bit. It's a little concerning that probably 90% of them went to CeeDee, but that's something that obviously they can focus on, in the coming weeks offensively. But I just think this Cowboys defense, especially. Sorry, Rank, we're going to get into why we all chose the Giants to make the playoffs. That's probably not going to happen anymore. I think this Cowboys team could low-key sneak in there. They showed that against the defending champs, only losing by 4 away, too. That's my spiel.
I can name 10 NFC teams that have a better chance of making a playoffs than the Cowboys.
Okay, instead of that, why don't you tell me why? Because that would make me very sad.
This Cowboys team, this pass rush is not going to be able to do this against a team that's actually like the Eagles are coming off a Super Bowl hangover. It seasons every year. It's going to happen.
Oh, come on.
The Cowboys defensive front seven is not that good on Micah Parsons. Their back secondary, like we've seen them get torched. Diggs is a touchdown big play machine. It's not going to be a consistent thing. I was impressed with Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. They're going to be a good duo. Dak's going to get the ball with them. They're going to be in games. I agree with you, True, in the aspect. Like their offense is good enough to keep them in games. But I don't think their defense will be able to put up enough of a fight against the good teams in the NFC for them to win enough games.
Yeah,
Yes, win enough games, no.
I want to hammer home that last point that Rank just made. True, when you said that lightning struck, I think it struck Jalen Hurts right in the head because it looked like he had CTE for that latter half of the game. He was pretty awful.
And I'm going to go back to my biggest criticism of my point is like this game is such an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine getting like jacked up to play a football game. Like the amount of preparation and energy that requires, and then stop for an hour and to just like pick it up like nothing. Like this was a totally anomaly game. It's kind of why I'm having fun with this prediction, but yeah.
Well, time will tell. It's week one is in the books, fellas. A lot of games left.
I just cannot wait for the end of the season when I can pull up these predictions and Danny Dimes has imploded and the Cowboys are not making the playoffs, and I can just be like, I told you so. And I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we'll also see the Giants won't make it either. Anyways, Rank, why don't you lead us off with Ravens-Bills Sunday Night Football recap there?
That might have been the best game. I was thinking this the other day. The Ravens-Bills is the best possible matchup of any game in the current NFL teams. It
You're
was
not wrong. You're not wrong.
absolutely cinematic. Two of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL going head-to-head. Like, they're better than any Mahomes games can be nowadays. Like, I would sit here and argue that Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are better quarterbacks than Patrick Mahomes nowadays. Like they do so much on the football field. They make the team so much better. Them with the ball in their hands with any second of time is a possibility. The way that Josh Allen and the Bills made a field goal at the end of the first half, I don't know how they did it. Like 1 second left, getting the ball inbounds like that, absolutely ridiculous.
I think Chris Collinsworth said it best. The Ravens had the ball on their own 40-yard line with 1:30 left. And he said, you have to go for it here on fourth down. You can't let the bad man get the ball back.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened. This game was up there with that Rams-Chiefs game a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, electric.
One piece of the game, Liam, I'd like to get your opinion on. Did you agree with the Bills going for it for two at home with like 2 minutes to go? Because I know this breaks your rule.
It does break the rule, but I feel like in this moment, I did like it. Because they wanted to get it so they had to only score twice. And they ended up scoring 3 times total. So it did make sense at the time. It did.
Okay.
I just absolutely love seeing a Josh Allen donning the cape, the Superman cape, and just going to work. I think this gives a lot of confidence for both teams, two teams that have just been so due to go to the Super Bowl, like unbelievably due. And there's just one man that has used his voodoo magic. But I really liked the Bills' offense as I liked it last year. I think, sophomore year for Keon Coleman, I wasn't like wowed by his rookie year, but I think he looks really good that game. It shows that maybe he can separate himself from like the Khalil Shakirs and the Dalton Kincaids and Dawson Knoxes and kind of be that, step into the big shoes that were left by Stephon Diggs when he left. But I mean, all just to say these two offenses are going to be humming along like they did last year.
Yeah, I want to hit on one thing. Absolutely terrible game management by the Ravens in those last 3 minutes. I mean, you're up 16 with 3 minutes left to go, and you can't pull it back.
It's one of those things where we see, I don't know how many times you see it in sports, of like when you're up big, especially against a good team, you cannot take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yes.
And they did that. And that cost them. It costs every team, like not every team, but it happens so often. It's like you really need to keep going. Like as you said, Chris Collinsworth said it right. I would have also gone for it on 4th and 2 in that situation.
Yeah.
You cannot give the ball in Josh Allen's hands when he's playing that well.
Slightly in their defense, how many times does Derrick Henry fumble? That is kind of a rarity.
Yeah.
I think your point is totally true, but just a lot of things not going to the Ravens.
I think this was the first time that Derrick Henry as a Raven went over 100 yards rushing and the team lost. which is also a crazy stat because
That's probably true.
He's done really well, and he had a great game again, other than fumble.
Yeah. Unless you guys have anything more to say, one last thing for this game. Happy Scorigami. First time, 41-40.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Scorigami guy's a Ravens fan, though.
Yeah, he did not post for it.
Frank, do you want to just do it? Just
Yeah, I'll
rip the
Rip
Band-Aid
the
off.
Band-Aid off, Frank. Rip it off.
I had a lot of high expectations coming into the season for absolutely no reason other than I needed some positivity in my sports life.
I'm a bandwagon man.
And I got you guys on the bandwagon, which I'm really happy about because you guys can also now feel some of my pain. But the Giants' offense looked awful. Russ had no time. When he had time, he couldn't find anybody. He was trying to throw arm angles like he's Patrick Mahomes and he's Russell Wilson. His deep balls were underthrown every time is one key thing. Our play calling was terrible. It was god-awful. We had the ball at least 2 possessions inside the 5-yard line and had 13 plays, I think was the total number, inside the 5-yard line and scored 0 touchdowns. The Giants have not scored a touchdown in the past 3 opening games, in the past 3 seasons.
Oh, my God.
We are 2-14 since 2011 in opening games with a negative 181 point differential.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Absolutely abysmal. And
Oh,
Russ' experiment is over.
Thank you.
You're already
Thank
it's
you.
already over.
Thank you, Rank.
Yes.
Thank you. Because if you put Jameis Winston under center, Malik Neighbors will get the ball 10 times a game minimum. And that's what needs to happen for this team to win.
What percentage of snaps did Russell Wilson play in the preseason? I'm putting it like 10%. And Jameis and Jackson Dart played about 85. DeVito played about 5. And the Giants' preseason record was 3-0.
That's all I'm saying.
That's not a correlation. I don't know what it is. The offense looks better with a guy that you can like do something and inspire the team. Nobody's getting inspired by Russell Wilson's dumbass. Like
Corny ass, bro.
I need a Jackson Dart, James Winston. They're firing people up. Jackson Dart is starting. Maybe not week 3. Sunday night against the Chiefs is a tough game to start at. Week 4 at home, Chargers 1:00 game. Jackson Dart's the starting quarterback.
He should be. Somebody
17.
other than Russ. Gotta be
17 to
somebody.
37 is so bad. So bad.
I know he didn't have any time, Rank, but that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. His best throw all day was where he underthrew Neighbors by about 5 yards. Neighbors made a great play, turned around and caught it.
He was not even top 5 in most pressured quarterbacks this weekend. I saw pressure rate stats somewhere. He was number 6, I think.
I mean, this was just a classic good team versus bad team. On the
And
flip
the thing is,
side,
the Commanders didn't even look that good. Like our defense overall, like held them down. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns played great.
that's the problem, though. You guys have a solid defense, but man, oh man, let's fix the O-line and that whoever's under center needs to be better. Shout out Deebo Samuel, man. What a great game from him. And I'll tell you guys, I wrote him off. I wrote Deebo off. He played great.
Yeah. He had a great connection. The two of them, like, he was playing better than Terry McLaurin. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Deebo and Jaden this offseason with Terry doing his sit-in and stuff like that, definitely developed a good connection there. And he's going to be a nightmare. Running all over the field, like, he is still Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
I loved what I did on the ground too. Like it's a nice, like, a lot of versatile, multifaceted options here. Very deep running back position. Obviously, you have a quarterback that can run. You have a wide receiver now. You guys just hit on that. Is very capable, of being used in that capacity. This is if they can beat Father Time, they're going to go far.
I think the most encouraging piece about it was they had a lot of third downs where we talked about last season. They were able to convert those third downs, and they did it again. Like, Jania was slipping between guys. Like, it was really impressive.
What's the ceiling for this Commanders team this year?
if they can go beat Green Bay this week, it's Thursday night, they're a Super Bowl team.
That's okay. I was thinking
No.
the same thing. I don't think it's crazy
No.
to say that.
If they go into Lambeau and beat the Packers, Truett, they're a Super Bowl team.
The NFC as a whole,
Honestly, with the way the
looking weak
Packers
this year, boys, it's looking
The Pa-
weak this year.
and we'll get into this later, but the Packers looked really good. So I do agree with that take, Rank. I think that's and I don't think the NFC is going to be it's going to be a little bit wide open. If they were in the AFC and they had to get through the Bills and the Ravens, I wouldn't say Super Bowl is their ceiling at all, but I can get behind that point.
One last thing about this game before we move on. I don't know how much you guys watched, but the Giants play calling needs to get better because did you guys see the Cam Scatterbo plays? There was like a 3-minute set play where Cam Scatterbo touched the ball like 3 times. He had didn't even touch the ball the first time, had a nice pass protection block, got the ball swung out to him, ran through 3 guys, and then a nice run. They need to find a way to keep that rushing game going early and get these guys touches so that we're not in 3rd and longs and 2nd and longs where the defense can tee off us because our offense line is not good enough to be able to do that.
I feel like they could use Tracy and Scatterbo as like a like kind of a running back package type of thing.
A little like Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah, boom and zoom.
Boom and zoom, baby. What do they call them? What's the
Sonic and something else.
Sonic and
Yes.
Knuckles.
Sonic
Sonic
and Knuckles.
I don't know which one was which, but yeah.
All right.
All right, Rank. Your 49ers beat my Seahawks, so you can start that one.
I think we this is what we expected in this game, did we not? That Sam Darnold was not going to have enough time. He looked good at times. He looked great.
That's not what I was expecting, but maybe that's what you were expecting.
That's what I was saying last time. Christian McCaffrey
Usually,
though, was really the big key in this game. Christian McCaffrey came back healthy, looked great, was running all over the team. They sold their soul for him because now Kittle's hurt, Juwan Jennings is out. Like this offense now is Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, and Christian McCaffrey. So expect to see a lot of Christian McCaffrey on the stretch. But this 49ers team, I think a lot of people wrote them off coming into the season. And obviously it's week 1 to play the Seahawks team. Like a lot of teams weren't at their best week 1. But this 49ers team is going to be competing for an NFC playoff spot.
Yeah, they McCaffrey was just not only an animal on the ground, but fucking absurd animal in the air too. And Purdy made some good throws. And even when Kittle went out, this guy Tongus just comes in and just makes good catches for touchdowns. It's just I don't know how they do this, but
Purdy showed why he got paid.
Yeah.
He showed why he got paid.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Drew, what's your thoughts on this running back situation in Seattle? If this is a Kenneth Walker fantasy owner, I'm pissed.
Yeah, true. What jersey are you wearing right now?
This is going to contradict my take, but I am wearing a Kenneth Walker jersey. Kenny's my guy. I've always had a soft spot for our running backs. I was a huge Chris Carson fan back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember Thomas Rawls before then. He was my guy. Christine Michael, whatever his name was. He was a dog. It's really interesting because they're going to always show, at least I think they will. Kenneth Walker is going to be RB1, but Charbonnet just brings in this different energy. He just runs like a bull. Like he just comes in just like bull in a china shop, like angry runs. And I think he's a great talent. And maybe with the injury history of Kenneth Walker, we have that conversation. Kenneth Walker has put up monster games in the past. I think this game, like I've been saying this whole fucking episode, a lot of anomalies going on. You're not always going to be facing a D-line and a run defense like the Niners. They, each only got about 10 carries. We weren't super adamant on the run. We didn't really have a lot of offensive possession. I don't have our time of possession in front of us, but it seemed like we were kind of always on defense. A little underwhelming from Kupp. Smith and Jigba did his thing. He's a beast. I like that him and Darnold have a good chemistry. I don't know if you guys saw the end of the game, but we had a chance to go and win it. And I remember thinking to myself, 2 minutes left, like, all right, Sam, if you want to win over the fans, this is your chance. We got all the way to their red zone, and I think it was Nick Bosa made a great play to force a fumble. can't entirely blame that on Sam, but we got to expand the sample size to see to properly modify our expectations from the beginning of the year. But I really liked what our defense did, picking off Purdy a couple times. I'm a huge fan of our secondary. Witherspoon, Reek Wallen, Julian Love is a fucking stud. D-line is coming along well. I really wanted us to win this game just to kind of show to the world it was a statement, but I think this was a statement for us, and we have a very easy schedule this year, like very easy schedule. No offense, Liam, but we play your division, and we play the AFC South too. So I think this is just a minor setback.
I'd love for you guys to take a win off us. That would be fantastic. Totally fine with that. Take a win off the Falcons too while you're at it. Wouldn't mind that either.
We'll do our best.
True. I think you have a lot of things to look forward to this season. I just think that Seattle defense is going to be insane. I have a lot of belief in that secondary, man.
Dude, and I hope you watched a lot because our special teams looked fucking crazy too. I mean, we're blocking kicks. Jason Myers is striping shit down. It's we just got to get the offense clicking. That's it.
Fair.
Anything else on the Niners, Seahawks?
No, I think not. We don't touch on this very much, but we mentioned it earlier. This Dolphins team, they're like up there for the worst in the NFL. I think when McDaniels gets fired first this season.
How does Tua still not only have a job as a quarterback? How is he starting in the NFL after everything he's been through and his on-field performance?
Question: How many games does Zach Wilson play this year for the Dolphins?
I think they make a trade and get someone like Jameis Winston.
Kirk Cousins, the new Dolphins quarterback?
Something like that. Yeah. Go get
You don't have to do that much. Get the ball in these playmakers' hands. Let them do something. There's too much talent on this Dolphins roster for this to be happening.
How do they go from dropping 70 on the Broncos to this?
They figured them out, I guess. I mean, and Tua also has applesauce for brains, unfortunately. It's very sad to say, but this team was built on speed, and when you're so one-dimensional, I don't know.
You really got to blow it up. Like, Tyreek Hill can get traded.
Yeah.
Tank for the first overall pick. Probably not Arthur's point, but whoever else.
Do you think Tyreek Hill can ever get back to his almost 2,000-yard status?
No, because they know what he is. You can't let him have space. He's getting older.
Yeah, easier said than done, though. Like,
he's not Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry right now is the only guy in the league that is beating Father Time.
Tyreek Hill is 31 years of age. 31 years of age for a wide. You know what? For a wide receiver to have, what is that? 7 for an 11-year career is like an 11-year career with 6 seasons over 1,000 yards. That's.
And I know they're completely different players. We might see Tyreek Hill fall into a Tyler Lockett type of ordeal.
No.
Just feels like a stray a little bit. Where are you comparing him?
Tyreek Hill on a good team can be a 1,300 to 1,500 wide receiver. You're a wide receiver at this point. Like,
they just got to get him the ball. How the hell do you not get this guy the ball?
Imagine if he was on like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills. Like these teams have the draft capital.
It's the Chiefs.
And then you give him to Josh Allen. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got talent. He just needs to go somewhere else.
Would you say? I mean, this is going to be the most resounding yes ever. But can you, even if you're a Dolphins fan, can you resoundingly say that the Tua experiment is over? Like, we need to get a quarterback in the first round.
It's been over. It's been over.
Well, clearly they don't think that, or else they would have taken.
I think we've all been in agreement that it's been over, at least in our minds, for a while.
I think, yeah. I'm just saying, when are the Dolphins going to face reality and cut the delusion? I don't know.
Crazy.
You guys want to talk about Monday Night Football?
Yes.
Vikings Bears. That was a game.
So for the first, what was it, like 2 or 3 possessions, Caleb Williams looked like the next coming of Tom Brady. And then after that, he looked like Nathan Peterman.
Yikes.
Shout out DJ Moore, best play for the Vikings that game. JJ McCarthy looked like a stud. And we'll dive into our rookies to watch later. JJ McCarthy is already better for the Vikings than Kirk Cousins ever was.
Oh my God, Rank.
Primetime game,
Rank.
he got it done.
Rank, you got to say something there.
Wait, Liam, are you a Vikings fan now? Or have we gotten you on the Vikings hype train right now?
I'm not a Vikings fan. I really like JJ McCarthy.
Wow. I can't disagree with that. Kirk Cousins was older at the time. Like, J.J. McCarthy's got the potential to be a franchise quarterback that Kirk Cousins just couldn't be at his age with the Vikings. Like, J.J. McCarthy,
That's your dog, Rank.
well, J.J. McCarthy's an absolute dog.
More like a
He's
puppy.
hyped up in the locker room after that. Kevin O'Connell, like, the two of them together can make such a fun combination for the years to come. If you believe Daniel Jones is fixed, it's because of Kevin O'Connell last year. Kevin O'Connell could fix any single quarterback in the NFL. The fact that the Giants didn't get him is ridiculous.
You're saying Daniel Jones riding the bench for the Vikings for a few games
Yes.
fixed him?
Look what Sam
Look at
Darnold
the
happened.
crack they got in DC. I need some of that.
Kevin O'Connell and J.J. McCarthy are going to be a great duo for a long time. They're going to keep getting better and better. This is his first outing in a really pressure environment in a city that was fired up for Ben Johnson as well as Monday Night Football. Like, this was a huge spot, and he came out and did it in the fourth quarter when he had a terrible first 3 quarters. He looked awful. You're in the headlight spot, and he really turned it around.
You do have to have a certain level of poise to be able to just overcome the 3 quarters not to write home about and just be able to do that. Like, that is what separates people. Like, being able to do that in college and then that translates to the NFL, that separates people.
He hasn't lost a football game in like 5 years. It's insane.
Going back to Caleb Williams, I think what Caleb Williams actually is closer to what he did in those first 3 drives than what he did later in the game. I think Ben Johnson's going to figure it out there. He's too talented. They
Right.
give him some time, but I think he's going to get there.
Right, Rank? Like the short passes, man. He was cooking. They got too many weapons to beat shit. They
Yeah,
really-
you got to give DJ Moore the ball.
yeah.
You know, I'm hoping Rome can be something. Shout out my guy Luther Burden. Get him the ball. Shout out Luther.
Shout out
The
Luther.
difference here, though, as I was saying, between what the Lions are and the Bears are, is the Lions have so many playmakers that Jared Goff just had to get the ball in their hands, and Caleb Williams one has failed to get the ball in their hands, but the Bears' playmakers are definitely like 2 or 3 steps down from what the Lions never had.
DeAndre Swift is no Gibbs and Montgomery. There is no one on that line that's like Penei Sewell at all.
Yeah. I mean,
A little bit of a wake-up call for Mr. Johnson.
But I think they'll figure it out. I think the Bears will be competitive.
yeah.
Caleb Williams will get better as the season goes on.
Give the Bears a couple 1 p.m. Eastern games to, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I still
Figure it
think
out.
the Bears are. I think they are a playoff team. I
stand
still.
by it. All right. Let's dive into the Brazil Saturday game. We had Chiefs and the Chargers. With the Chiefs going down, is the rain over, Wrangle?
Maybe. You
Soft, maybe.
this game was not what you'd expect from this Chiefs team. The Chargers, the team that has historically crumbled under the pressure, came out and got a huge win to start the season in Sao Paulo, and this Chiefs team just did not look the same. Another injury, Hollywood Brown's got to step up because David Worthy's out, or she writes out for a while. Patrick Mahomes is great and all, but an aging Travis Kelce and absolutely no wide receivers, he can't do it anymore, I don't think, with these guys.
I hate to say it. It's right there on the table. Tyreek Hill might be going back to KC, fellas.
Dude, all right. No, throw that away.
All right.
Get back
Whatever.
to
On the other side, Quentin Johnson might be the best wide receiver in the Southern Hemisphere. Unbelievable. He learned how to catch. It was his one downfall last year was that he couldn't catch, and he learned how
Yeah,
to do it.
when you're a receiver, that's a pretty big downfall.
Yeah. Shout out Justin Herbert though. I'm gonna take, and if we're talking power couples, Justin Herbert and Madison Beer over Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
What about over Josh Allen and Haley?
Oh, I mean, they're the king. Yeah, that's king and queen.
Oh
right
yeah, yeah. Let's go back.
there. Yeah, we're talking interdivision.
Okay.
Justin Herbert looked great. No more. Is he no longer what if man? Is he?
One
Man?
game in Brazil, you're going what Miller or what if? Come on now.
Dude, I had to get spicy south of the.
I'm the biggest Herbert fan on the show, I think, and he's looked great, and I think he's gonna have a great season. But I'm not ready to fully dive back in yet.
If Quentin Johnson can be a piece alongside Lad McConkey, that is huge. I don't know how much. I mean, I kind of was under the impression Keenan Allen's old as fuck, but
Yeah.
he had a great game in his return
did.
to the Chargers. Like these are some weapons, and it's, again, we've always said it's on Herbert to really deliver, but I might believe a little bit.
And the running back, Amari Hampton, looked good for the Chargers. Another young guy who gets in touch.
Are you
He's plugging away.
Are you surprised they only gave Najee Harris? Did he go out that game? Was he injured?
Yeah, didn't he get hurt?
Okay.
He was hurt. He might have gotten hurt in the game.
He only got one carry. I think I kind of remember.
I mean, that's why they won.
Over again.
They wanted to win the game, so
Yeah. For the Chiefs
All
rush,
run by him.
we talked about this a little bit before the season. 41 non-Mahomes rushing yards. It's not going to cut it.
yikes.
Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, 41 yards combined. Like,
What?
I just like what happened to Pacheco? He started his career so well, and the injuries, and maybe he'll never be 100% healthy again. But
I think that's what it is.
yeah,
It's sad too because he would run mad. But
Yeah.
he just lost the step.
He's having like a Trent Richardson career right now, like the
Yeah.
hype and then the fall off. I hope he gets back because he
I hope so
as
too.
William said, ran really hard. He break his leg, and it's a hard injury to come back from.
It's not easy.
but
Right.
if they can't establish the run, like,
Yeah, they're fucked.
and that O line last year, we all saw in the Super Bowl with Swiss cheese, like they're gonna have some big problems.
I think they're. I'm not going to go out and say it fully yet. We've been burnt before, but next week they're playing the Eagles. That's a loss. Then they play the Giants as a win. But I think there's a chance that they.
You threw him
Right,
right under
come
the
on,
bus.
man.
You threw him right under the bus. That's crazy.
Didn't even think about it for a minute.
I think there's a chance.
Last
the
year,
Chiefs are in the
last
playoffs.
week, you said that the Giants could rattle off 4 straight to start the year. Flip
Editor,
that.
can we insert that clip, editor?
Yeah. Crazy.
Flashback. That's wild.
That's insane.
Rank, if the Chiefs want to show that they can hang around this year, they need to beat the Eagles. I don't think 0-2 is great.
Yeah, I agree. 0-2 is a missing the playoff type team.
If you want to stay in the division, Rank, I have here in my notes you're apologizing to Geno Smith. Is that right?
Yeah, I said some crazy things last episode, and I didn't believe the hype in Seattle, but like he's now doing it again in Vegas, and watching that game, like the Raiders looked like a real football team, and this offense looked good. They looked like they could compete in the AFC West. Like I know we joked last week that they might beat the Chiefs, but like in a game right now, I would probably have to pick the Raiders on the money line.
Wow. It's not a bad bet. We don't endorse gambling here.
Do not.
But I apologize, Geno Smith. He is a good quarterback. And if you're a Danny Dimes or Colts fan out there, maybe Geno Smith is giving you hope that Danny Dimes will be another former Giants quarterback who is going to come out there and save you.
Geno. Even despite Amari Cooper retiring a few days before the season, went out and got the win. And This also, I feel like, told me a lot about the Patriots. This did not look like a Mike Vrabel coached unit at all. This defense, it looked inefficient and chaotic.
I think this Pats team is going to turn it around. I think they have too many guys to not score more than 10 points every week.
I was not really familiar with this Kayshon. I'm gonna butcher his name, Kayshon Boutte.
Happy birthday!
But I mean, he looks good. I think they still need someone to kind of establish themselves as the wide receiver one. Like, I don't know if Stephon Diggs has that in him anymore, and other than that, it's not looking super strong in that category. So I'd hope that's not a fluke for them. Hopefully Drake May has something outside of his tight ends.
Yeah, I think the Pats will get better as the season goes on, but they're not a playoff team. They're a couple wins team and rebuild for next year. I think Vrabel will turn his team around. I think Drake May is the quarterback of the future. I think he's got potential there, but it's going to take some time. They're a talent-deprived team.
I'm circling back to the Chiefs because I love to harp on it. Everyone in the AFC West got a win last week except for the Chiefs. Not a great start. Not a good start. Liam, do you want to talk about the Tankathon?
Yeah, dude. If we're talking about teams that's trying not to win many games, this was the perfect week. We almost had a game-tying drive at the end. It was fantastic. We're back to old form. Spencer Rattler is trying to get Chris Olave killed, so I see he inherited that from Derek Carr.
It always happens, man. It always
I've never seen a wide receiver get thrown more suicide balls than Chris Olave. Never. I mean, I really feel for the guy because it's awful. Kamara did his thing. Huge shout out to Cam Jordan. Moved to number 20 in all-time sacks.
Damn.
So surefire Hall of Famer.
Saints legend.
Yeah, I mean, our defense looked pretty good at times. It's just we have Spencer Rattler under center, and Kamara didn't get the ball enough. Juwan Johnson was our leading receiver, which if that happens, you're usually not going to win. But for all purposes intended, I mean, this was a great week.
I got to say, if your goal is to lose games, you let Spencer Rattler throw the ball 46 times.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's crazy.
Why the hell did this guy throw 46 times?
We couldn't establish a run game.
One of the best running backs in the league.
We couldn't establish one rank. It was.
Do you think
it's because they want us to throw the ball? That's what the other team wants you to do.
When does Kamara go to the general manager head coach and say, "Hey, we're gonna lose a bunch of games this year. I'd like to be healthy for next season. Can you just stop playing me?" When's he gonna fake injury out for the season?
Week 10, 11 maybe. Once he gets to around 1,000 total yards, I'd say so. Gets that nice contract.
Yeah,
he's
not at a great rate right now.
Maybe 6 touchdowns. He hits that incentive, and then thanks. See you later. Bye. My knee hurts. Type shit.
I don't blame him. I do the same thing.
On the other side, the Cardinals, they were supposed to beat us. They did. They should have
only beat you by a touchdown, though.
Yeah, they should have won by more. Kyler missed Marv on a wide open, what I think would have been a 98-yard touchdown. Missed him on that. They had a pick six called back. So, a couple things went the Saints' way, but whatever.
I'm happy for Marv because Marv really took a beating his first season in the NFL, and I think he's having much better this season, and he's really started off strong right now.
I think so too. I think he will finish as a top 10 wide receiver this season. I have a lot of confidence in him.
I would agree with that. I would take that.
Another game I want to get into in the NFC South. Those dirty birds. Now I'm playing at home against the Baker Mayfield Bucks. And I want to just say this. Past 5 years, who has the most touchdowns in the National Football League. You guys want to take a guess?
Say it again.
In the past 5 seasons, who has the most touchdowns in the National Football League?
Like throwing or catching, or like
Total.
non-throwing.
Total touchdowns. Who has the most?
Is this gonna be
Baker Mayfield. It's Baker
Wow.
Mayfield.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy?
dude? What a career revival, man! Do you guys remember that game with the Rams where he comes in? And
It turned his career around.
it was a lost season, and they're like, let's put Baker on this Thursday night football game. Yeah, bro was running like with the practice squad at the end for the Panthers or whatever it was. I mean, it's
He's
awesome. I love Baker.
He already has that connection with their rookie receiver, Luka. Caught 2 touchdowns. The guy looks like a stud. Mike Evans, who? On the flip side of the ball,
Mike Evans
Falcon.
hater confirmed.
Falcons are gonna Falcon, man. What a choke job by them. Just couldn't get it done. That Saints lose, Falcons lose. What a week for Liam. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Michael Penix.
He had a great game though. He really
Yeah.
did.
Is Kyle Pitts back?
Back from what? He was never here.
Comeback play of the year, Michael Penix, like little Geno Smith vibes, like going from ass to good, like
No. You can't.
Kyle Pitts.
No. Not second-year quarterback. No.
No, Kyle Pitts.
No,
Comeback
Pitts
play.
is not
I
bad.
thought you said Michael Penix. Kyle Pitts? Well, Kyle Pitts was. I don't like that pick at all. I'm sorry.
I hated that rank.
I might try to throw some money on it right now. Anybody out there? We don't endorse gambling,
All
but
right, rank. How about
If
you
Rank does that,
put my
we will
Venmo.
we
Hit
will
my
tweet
Venmo.
out the ticket on the Twitter. If
You might
Rank
as well just
actually,
Venmo me $20, rank at that point. I don't know what you're doing.
like, they kind of have good odds right now.
He has better odds to be playing in Shanghai next week than he does to win any award. That's
I love as a fantasy owner of Bijan. I love how much he's involved in this offense. They're going to need him to be really good because Drake London struggled a little bit. And we take out Drake London and Kyle Fraud Pitts, there's not much left there.
we're gonna see a hard Penix carry job.
Come on.
He's got if they want to have success, he's got to be playing. He's got to come.
He's got to be charged up, man. He's got to be just full
He's got
power.
to be rock solid.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Any other games before we actually, you know what? We should talk about the Bryce Young.
Yeah, that was
Tragedy.
bad. But they also another anomaly. They stopped the game for what, like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Had to pick up again. Shout out to their rookie wide receiver Tet. Dude's gonna be a stud.
Yeah.
But Cam Ward. We talk about the Titans at all? You guys want to move on to that one?
Yeah.
Can we save it for my rookie?
Oh, can we just dive into that?
Yeah, let's go rookies.
Yeah.
Rank.
Rank, you start us off.
I start? Okay. The
Oh,
positive.
let me introduce the section. So
Yeah,
what
go
we're
on.
going to do is because, every year there's always fascinating rookies. I don't know how often we're going to do this, but it's good to do now. We're going to check in throughout the year. Positive rookies that were, that are exceeding our expectations or, matching crazy expectations that they were given going into the league. And then rookies that maybe are disappointing or have some factors that, in Ranked case, factors that are not going their way. So we're going to let Rank start off with this positive and negative one.
Yeah, positive is Jackson Dart. He is going to play sooner rather than later in this offense, and I'm really excited for that. Can't wait. Other positive, I like to this one from Liam. Special teams. The new kicker for the Ravens, Lupe, played really well. Got some good kicks. Might be a replacement for Justin Tucker. I'm not sure how the Ravens keep doing it, having great kickers, but he was electric. Long guy. I think he's going to be there for a while. Really excited.
Shout out to special teams. I like punts. Sorry.
The negative for this one. Cam Ward is in the worst situation possible. He didn't look that bad His salad looked bad. He actually played pretty well. He had some good throws. He overthrew a couple guys, but like in general, looked poised in the pocket. But his head coach's stats were the worst in the NFL. Did you see that he didn't know the ruling on the elbow?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Who is the coach? Where was he before? Or was he like an internal?
Brian Callahan, I don't know where he came from. No clue. But he's going to be gone so soon. Cam Ward's going to be a great NFL quarterback. Not great, but like a top, like I'd say middle road. Somewhere between like 12 and 16, like a serviceable quarterback in the NFL. And it's going to be when they have an actual head coach.
I think so too, Rank. I really like Cam Ward. I really do.
You know why I love this show? I love that we just like there's no rules to it. We Rookie Watch and Rank took a QB that hasn't played a snap, a kicker, and a head coach. I love it, man. I love it.
For you, Truett, Brian Callahan was the former Bengals offensive coordinator.
Last year, like that's where he just came from.
2023. So like last year he was the head coach of the Titans also. I know you were a big Titans fan, so you might have missed that one.
Yeah. Very much so.
Second year coach. Sure, it's your segment, so you want to kick us off with your positive negatives?
Yeah, I've been back and forth between Tet and Egbuka. Just two receivers that really impressed me. My bet at the beginning of the year, I thought Matthew Golden was going to be a stud, which he still has time to be a stud, but these guys are really showing that they're in good situations with good QBs. Well, jury's out on Bryce Young, but I think good situations because they can step in. Obviously, Adam Thielen got traded, so I think Ted can immediately become that guy. Assuming Bryce Young progresses, and we'll have to monitor that throughout the rest of the year. Godwin's going to be out. Mike Evans is getting older. I think Egbuka can come in and just be that guy. He's already shown that he's got good chemistry with Baker, so some really positive rookies to watch there. Definitely, I doubt there's any fantasy league where they're like on waivers. I'm sure they're probably on teams, but maybe some trades.
I want to be playing in those leagues. Jesus.
Yeah. For the negatives, I just think with all the hype with Ashton Genty, I was expecting a better performance. He put up absurd numbers in college, and obviously college and the NFL is different, but I was expecting to have a season similar to that of Ezekiel Elliott's rookie year. Another running back selected super high, just came out and burst on the scene. Him and Dak both being rookies and, together leading that Cowboys offense. There's still time. Obviously, this is week one. This is all just speculation and really an overreaction, but kind of would have thought Genty would have had more than 40 yards on the ground.
Honest question for you, Trip.
Yep.
Does Pete Carroll hate running backs?
Hate running backs?
Yeah. Like, he did well to Marshawn Lynch at the goal line. Does you want
Rank.
to Genty enough yards right now? Like,
He
That was
hates
10
taking
years
out
ago,
plays.
Rank. Damn it, no. I mean, honestly, I would say a resounding no because the Seahawks historically have been such a run-first. Like, the years that Pete Carroll was there, we consistently, led the league in percentage of plays that we ran. I think we topped out at 51% of the plays we ran were running plays, which in this NFL is kind of wild. But I don't know, man. Pete's getting up there in age, and maybe that's a factor.
I guess you got 20 rush. You got 20 attempts, only 38 yards. He's got to improve that. I think as Geno Smith starts proving more and more that he still has the arm talent, I think they'll respect the run. They'll respect the pass more, leaving more opportunities for Genty to get some plays.
I'd love to get Genty more in the passing game too. I think he some screen.
Yeah, solid, I don't think, but hopefully he can get him some of that in the NFL.
Yeah, you just got to find creative ways to get him the ball. If it's not going to work, just running up the middle or to the side, just find out a way to get him the ball in space because he was just crazy, breaking through contact and getting out there. So
yeah,
that's my take. Liam, what are your rookies?
We already hit on this guy, JJ McCarthy, already better than some other notable Vikings QBs.
Is he a rookie?
Oh, that's a good. That's true.
How many snaps did he play last year?
Were you a Ben Simmons should have won Rookie of the Year guy? Are you a Ben Simmons over Spida guy? Like
These are different sports.
I didn't think
The
you
rules
were.
are different.
Rules are different, Rank. Come on, he's coming off injury too.
Same thing with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but Ben Simmons can't say that word. Anyway, Frank, you're just mad because he's better than Kirko. That's why you're hating.
I love
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. He's not a rookie.
He looked like a dog. A dog.
We're gonna count this rookie with an asterisk on there. You may proceed, Liam.
Whatever. Anyways, prime time, fourth quarter, ice and veins. Really don't need to say anything more than that. He's throwing to Mr. J Jettas. It's going to be a beautiful connection. Just wait till he gets Addison back, too. Is he eligible to win Rookie of the Year rank?
I actually don't know. I was or just
Just want to bust some stones? All right. No, I get it.
I'll look.
Oh, man. I hope he is, because
I don't think so, because every quarterback, like, they've never talked about like Mahomes' rookie year because he sat behind Alex Smith for a whole year.
Yeah, he's not eligible for Rookie of the Year.
I feel like being hurt and sitting behind is two different things.
But
I agree.
another guy up for this award, him and Kyle Pitts, comeback player of the year.
Oh, really?
Potential.
Oh, interesting. We could
So
see
let's
that.
just get rid of that award.
Christian
I
McCaffrey
agree.
is currently the favorite for that award. But
Rank is just so salty because of the Geno Smith year. Was it him and Saquon? Is that
it was him
is
and
that-
Saquon.
Yeah.
It's fair. I would be
Sorry.
salty too, Rank.
I agree.
Only-
with that year.
Sometimes you need something in that, in that
Something
trophy
for it.
case. Yeah.
Liam, who's your negative rookie?
Yeah. Patriots running back Travion Henderson. I thought he was going to be a lot better than he showed. And this isn't like I'm going to hate on him the whole season because I think he's going to turn around. I think he's going to be really good. But this week, he was booty. He was really butt against a Raiders defense that, he should be getting a couple more yards. Should be doing a little bit.
Has Vrabel talked about what the plan is with him and Ramondre?
I don't know, but I think Ramondre got more snaps. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But Ramondre was getting the ball way too much for this guy not to be getting the ball.
Ramondre, I think, is the number one running back on the depth chart. I think Trayvon was third on the depth chart, behind Gibson also. But
Gibson.
I don't know if the depth chart matters because honorable mention Krusky Merritt
Yeah.
had a great game.
oh yeah, exactly.
He was fourth on the depth chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Trayvon Henderson, as the season goes on, will get more and more run time, and he should get the ball more in space, get him open. Like he's a electric talent. We saw that kick return in the preseason. He's
I
got
mean, come
legit speed
We got to get this guy the ball. What the fuck are we doing?
in a terrible offense.
Agreed.
And he needs to get the ball more.
Agreed. All right, we'll have to tune back in a couple weeks and see how these rookies are doing. See if JJ McCarthy continues his stellar run and if Cam Ward's head coach learns how to coach. Thursday night football picks. Rank, lead us off, baby.
I'd first like to congratulate Truitt for I think we've been doing this show now. This is our fifth season.
I have a crazy stat for you guys. This is the first time that Truitt has sat alone at the top of NFL picks.
In
Period.
5 years.
Damn, so
Period.
I never came out the gate with a win.
First
unless it was
time
with someone else.
ever that you've sat alone at the top.
As the
Did
creator
you
of the
actually look
show,
that up, or are you
he's
just
done this.
speculating?
I know. I looked it up. I went through the
Really?
archives. Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, wow.
I only had to check about 5 docs because,
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
But
But it's a new season, Truitt. I have won 2 years. Liam's won 2 years. Liam's 2-0 in the past 2 years. He's trying to make it a three-peat. But similar to the Chiefs' attempt for a three-peat, he's going to fall short again. And not going to him, not going to be Truitt. But I'm proud of you. Very excited that you got your first win.
Thank you.
You almost had 2 wins because you were close
Almost.
to not squad running with us on
Yeah, I was. That would have been
Right,
huge
okay.
to start 2-0, but we'll take the 1-1 at the top.
as the leader in the clubhouse, Truitt, for the first time ever. You get to go first.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the new pressure.
It's just so new for me. I'm sorry.
The Commanders are playing in Lambeau, as we discussed earlier in the show. Packers getting 3.5. What are we thinking here?
I just have a quick side note. I'm so proud of myself, but it's just hilarious. My first time being at the top of the clubhouse, and it's 500. It's not even a positive record. It's okay though. It's okay. We didn't even talk about that game, but the Packers, oh my God, looked good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they did.
And even
They
though
really
Mike
did.
only got the one sack at the end, he was just in the face. Jared Goff against a good O line, just a type of guy on the defense that makes an immediate impact. I can't see the Packers at home. So if this was a neutral location, they'd have basically be money line.
yeah.
I think that's crazy value. I'm taking the Packers here. Don't want to overthink it too much. Commanders are a good ball club, but Packers are just better. And if this line was maybe around 5 or 6, I'd be thinking about it more. But we got to go Packers. Just trust. Truth's just trusting the gut this year, and we're going to see if it works.
I think this Packers team is too good not to pick. I would say they are the favorite, maybe second favorite to win the NFC at this point, behind the Eagles. Those two top teams there. The Commanders did well against the Giants, but the Giants, they didn't do enough to really prove to me that they can go in and beat the Packers in Lambeau on a Thursday night on a short week. Jordan Love proves he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL this week, and the Packers are winning.
Is it going to be a squad ride or no?
Hmm.
This is the question.
3.5 just seems odd,
It is odd.
right?
It seems way too low.
Doesn't it seem
Seems like a
way too low?
Does?
Way too low. You know what? I'm just based on track record, right? Things that have worked for me in the past are fading Rankle and anything that Truitt says do the opposite of.
How many times last year did you go and then I sided with you and we lost together? It was probably like a good handful of times.
Yeah. I would beg you to choose the other side, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm leader of the clubhouse now, so I went first.
You are. This could be a short week because I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
Wow.
They're not gonna be within 3. They're gonna win by a touchdown this week. That's my take.
Wow. And for all those fun locker room fans at home, we'll put up a poll for the first Thursday night football game of the season, and feel free to join in. Maybe it's the year America wins. Can America beat the 3 of us?
Damn. If I'm top out of the 3 of us and I finish second to America, that's gonna sting a little bit.
Yeah,
These are the best fans in the world, Drew. It's okay.
it's all right. It's all right. If we were working for some teams, they'd be in a better spot now. Dolphins.
I guess that's all we have for the NFL. I got nothing really. There's definitely some pressing baseball stuff, but
Yeah. I don't really feel like talking about it right now.
I feel like a hoops grid.
yeah, let's get a little hoops grid going. I'll get it fired up. We do have. We should talk about this next week. Mets Padres closing it out. With another series.
Drew, before you put it on hoops grid,
Yeah.
Can we talk about Kawhi?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a great topic to bring up.
Oh.
So Pablo Torre came out with an article about how the Clippers supposedly created a shell corporation to pay Kawhi Leonard to do nothing, which is what they rather pay him to do, and illegally inflate his salary to convince him to stay with the Clippers. This happened in the past to the T-Wolves, who got 5 first-round picks lost plus a lot of money. So, do you think the Clippers did this?
Yes. 100% they did it. But I want to preface this by saying I think every single team in the NBA is doing this to an extent.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. You think Brunson's only taken?
That's
This much
the
money?
first one they started talking about.
Yeah, he said he's going
You
after
think-
other
you
teams
think
now
Luke-
too. He's
You
on a
think
man
Luke is
list.
only getting? You think Luke is only getting that much money? And you know what? With the new CBA,
It's got half
this
of
might be a
the
hot take. I don't really care.
world. Did they announce the punishment yet, or are they still?
They're still investigating. Do you
So-
see-
I'll tell you.
This happened with
I'll tell you
Garnett
that.
back in the day, and they took 5 first-round picks from them.
yeah.
If they investigate Steve Ballmer, the NBA is going to be in for a whirlwind because he has more money than the league, and
You don't
he's
want to mess
going
with that shark.
to fuck shit up if they start fucking with him. So
Do you think? I don't think they did it. I was listening to Mark Cuban talk about it, and he's like, "Why would they make the company go bankrupt so that all the investors would be visible to the public?" I think he just got scammed. And Liam, we're the first people to understand an owner getting scammed.
Who are you talking about?
hey, if you look at Dirk's salary when he stayed in Dallas, man. There's a reason why Cuban defended Mr. Ballmer. I'll just tell you that.
Do you think Robert Kraft is paying Brady underneath the table all these years? Do you think it's happening in every sport?
I think it's happening in a lot of sports, and
The Dodgers are just doing illegally with Shohei Ohtani, this deferred money situation, but like,
Well, with baseball having no salary cap, why don't they just what incentive would they have to not pay them through
luxury
payroll?
tax.
Oh,
it's the
Yeah.
same thing with like endorsements. I feel like team endorsements, shit like that. I mean, come on, these guys are all going to make a shit ton of money.
But why would they do this? They know that if they get caught, the punishment happens. Like that, the
What are
contract
they
is
going to
4
do?
years
They're going
plus
to take
that.
away. They're going to take away the Clippers draft picks.
Plus
Oh,
the contract.
don't
is 4
have
they
years.
only they only have like 2 in the next 7
I
years.
saw one hypothetical is that they have to reverse some trades, and Shea would have to go back to the Clippers. So, would that really?
Stop.
How the fuck are you gonna punish the Clippers in this?
What do you say?
Well, Kawhi's no longer on the team, and you lose a lot of first round picks.
They have no first round picks. You
Yeah.
start a bidding war for Kawhi.
Yeah.
Do you
that's
just
what
go
happens.
years and years in the future and you just cripple this team for the next 20 years?
Yeah.
A team in LA, might I add? Yeah, no shot.
The
They're gonna
small
come out of
team
this
in LA.
investigation and say nothing. They're gonna say nothing.
I was shocked when this came out. Like, obviously, people think this is happening, but I don't think it's happening as commonly as people think it is.
I think it's happening. I think it just doesn't matter.
You know what's funny is after this came out, there's a lot of research going on in Kawhi. Did you guys see the list of demands he had for the Raptors? So
Insane.
it was obviously a trade for Paul George, which was consistent with the Clippers. A part of ownership of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
10% ownership.
Ownership in, it looks like 2 other companies that MLSE had a relationship with.
Insane.
Corporate sponsors in Toronto. Yeah, it's just
Get your money, man. Get your
bananas. Yeah, for a guy that's like pretty chill, fun guy. You know, it's
money. Fun guy. What?
not some fun requests.
What?
All right. Anything else before we get into hoops of grid?
Let's go hoops of grid.
So this one's really weird, and I'm almost suggesting we go to the other site. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. What the fuck is this, dude? Can you guys see that?
No, I can't see it.
Oh,
Here we go. What?
What?
Dude, what is wrong with this?
I feel like we just have to do it.
Yeah, I think we have to just choose the rarest Nets players we can think of.
Did Alan Crabb?
Yeah, that's a good start. Kind of scared that might be too common. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, good shit.
Yeah.
Liam.
Kerry Kittles.
Yeah, Nova. Let's get it. Oh my God. Okay, we could go all diamond.
Humphreys, Chris Humphreys.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Damn,
Keep it going,
Come on.
fellas.
we're killing it right now.
Jeremy Lin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, good shout. No.
Oh no! Get out of here! Get out of here!
We gotta fix that.
Kirilenko.
Nice.
Chris Rich also.
Do Chiacaro, Mike
Who?
Chiacarazo, the guy that threw the lob to Katie off the backboard. You remember?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought his name was Mike.
Is that Mike James? No,
Yeah. Okay. Wait, is that him? That might have been someone else. I don't know. Who did you say, Rick?
Kinrich. I don't know. He popped up. I thought he played for them.
Kirk
Heinrich?
Cobain.
Yeah.
Trying to think of that D-Lo team that just had like
Like
sneaky
Dudley.
bums on the bench. Dudley.
Fucking do Mizra Teletovic.
Nice.
Dog. He had some insane shot making ability. Don't laugh. Why are you laughing?
It was just quite the hyperbole there.
Jared Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
go. Wait, didn't what's his name? Is Randy Foy too obvious? You think?
No, I think you're Randy. You're
Gotta
Randy
be-
for you.
Gotta be careful with this one. All right.
Hold on. What percent did we get?
Oh,
Damn.
The fuck?
Damn.
well, it's just naming random Nets players.
Yeah,
That was disappointing.
kind of like that.
Have you guys ever played this reverse? We don't have to do this. When you choose the most common.
Kevin
Brook
Durant.
Lopez.
Yeah. So Grant's fifth.
Kyrie Irving.
Well, it might be like the most common in that spot. So you gotta start talking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's too much. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Fair. We got birthdays, Liam.
I do have some birthdays for you guys. All right.
When are we
Starting
gonna get
off-
some cake with these birthdays, baby? Shit.
All right. Starting off in baseball, we got Paul Goldschmidt. Happy birthday, Mr. Goldschmidt.
Yankees.
Joey Votto, future Hall of Famer, should be at least. Happy birthday to him. He turns 42 today. And Mets legend Neil Walker turns 40 today. Frank, I know you remember him.
Always great.
Hall of Famer Randy Johnson, 62 years old. 62 years young, my bad. A guy by the name of Ray Kerr turns 31 today. Shout out Ray.
Is that one of Steve's sons? Like brothers
Must
of
be.
Nick? Yeah.
Must be. And then Jimmy Hibbs. Shout out Jimmy Hibbs. Yeah. Moving over to basketball, Quindari Weatherspoon turns 29. Happy birthday to you.
Is
Future
he
Hall
in
of
the
Famer.
league?
Who?
Is he in the league?
I don't know. Probably not. Future Hall of Famer Ricky Lito turns 33 today. Let's see who else we got. Who? Barry Lobowitz turns 80. Happy birthday to Barry. Ben Wallace, 51. And Mr. Jason Williams, 44. 44
Wow.
years old. A lot of good players born today, guys. In football, we got Sky Moore, 25 years old. I don't know any of these guys. Yaya Brown turns 40. Yaya. And some guy named Yves Hercules turns 44. going on there, fellas? Someone mow the lawn?
A little late to be doing that.
And then Domingo Butler turns 56 today. Happy birthday, Domingo. Hockey, we don't really have anything. Soccer.
Any other cross guys?
Oh, let's see. We might have some lacrosse guys. Nope. Actually, yeah. Remo Shinato turns 22. Happy birthday to Remo. I want to give a shout out, though, on the Epi. Some of you guys may know him. Chris Holloway. Big birthday tomorrow. Really
Hell
excited
yeah.
for him.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Chris Holloway, and then another shout out later in the week. We're not gonna have the show till next week, but I wanted to do it before. Ellen Holloway turns her happy birthday is on the 16th. So
Hell yeah.
two shout outs there.
Happy
That's all I got,
holidays.
fellas.
Hopefully, nice Mets win tomorrow for them.
Hopefully.
Not next week though, unfortunately. Sorry.
Damn, you're gonna make my mom sad on her birthday. All right. Thanks, buddy. Birds are 4, I guess.
That's it for birthdays? No more? All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching Fun in the Locker Room. We will be back next week. We're getting it back. You know, it's football season. We ramp this shit up, baby. Notification bell. This is the bell. This is the button. I might have it flipped around. We're going to be back. You're going to see that Rankle and I are going to win the Thursday Night Football picks. Don't forget for the Twitter. We're posting a lot of stuff on there. YouTube, Twitter. See if you can if America beats us, we will do something special.
We'll have a giveaway. We'll have a giveaway, and True will come give you your present in person.
Yes. Don't worry about sending me your address. I already have it. So, as always, please have some fun in the locker room.